Good afternoon, YTPC, Buckeye Piper coming at you today. Sunday, February 3rd, 2018. I understand there's a pretty big football game on this evening for those of you interested in sports. Probably watch it. I haven't watched a lot of NFL this year. It's really become very divisive for the country as a whole, really, the NFL. And I'm not going to get into that on my channel, but just, a lot of folks have given it up. Some folks still enjoy it. So wherever you land in it, have fun with it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Trying to get this pipe going. This is a Stanwell, one of the handcrafted 168 elephant foot, one of the old shapes they brought back. So my first Stanwell, thought I'd give that a shot. Made a video a little earlier and it was just chock full of errors, and I've tried to use the editor, the iMovie. I can't figure it out, so I might mess around with it again later. But if anybody has any idea, I was going to ask a few questions today. First question I was going to ask is, what does everybody use for a camera and for video editing? Right now I'm just using my iPad, which does fine, but I'm thinking about taking my hobby, this hobby with pipes and cigars, which isn't the most healthy, as we all know, and combining it with a hobby I have that's a little more healthier, which is hiking, and trying to get out in the woods and do some videos out there. Maybe go out and do some hiking with my wife and take a picnic and just enjoy the day, shoot some videos and have some fun. So we definitely need a different camera for that, without a doubt. So in my Stanwell, I'm enjoying some Mosquito today. Earlier in the video that didn't turn out so well, I was kind of reviewing Sir Walter Raleigh and comparing it to Carter Hall. Okay, it's okay. Carter Hall for my money all day long. I will, I'd take Carter Hall all day long over Sir Walter Raleigh. I got the nuttiness out of the Sir Walter Raleigh, but I didn't get much of the chocolate. So it was okay. It was a little bit drier out of the pack than what I noticed Carter Hall is. And I thought Carter Hall smoked a little bit better. So maybe do some more reviews on that going forward. So trying to remember what I covered in my other video and try to cover it in here. I spent 2 hours trying to edit that doggone thing and no luck. So do have a pipe I'd like to trade or for sale or whatever if anybody's interested. It's a 7LA626, and I'm going to butcher this. It's either the Mealy or the Meal. It's the honey pipe, unsmoked. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I have 3 or 4 other 626s, and they smoke well, and they are a fine pipe. But with my hands, I have very big hands, so I'm really getting into the bigger pipes. And the 626, it's not a tiny pipe by any stretch. It's a nice sized pipe, but my hand just smothers it, and it just doesn't feel substantial in my hand. So thinking about if anybody's interested and wants to do a swap, hit me up. I was going to try to put a picture of it in here, and I'll try to put one right here if I can figure out how to put the picture in. So if that picture didn't come in and you didn't see anything, then Buckeye Piper did not figure out how to put a picture in. So I'll mess with that later. But definitely something there if anybody's interested in, again, trades or whatever else. If not, I might just keep it for if I ever get to 250 subs, might do a giveaway. I'm having the worst time keeping this lit today. I don't know what's going on. But anyhow, yeah, I might keep it and do it, if I get to 250 subs. I'm not the kind of guy chasing subs. Subs are great. I think I'm at 34 now. I appreciate you folks taking the time to watch my videos and comment. That means a lot. I'm not trying to get 1 million subs. If I get 1,000 subs, great. If I get 400 subs, 200, 100, if I get 38 subs, I'm happy. I got into this not for the subs, but to really get to know folks and meet like-minded folks and just kind of see what other folks are up to. A couple other questions I had today while I was thinking about it. Thoughts on softy bits. You can see I've got one on this pipe, and this pipe will not stay lit, so I don't know. I think it might be just Scudo. Might be a little too wet. It smoked like a champ any other time, so I thought it was plenty dry, but maybe not. I enjoy softy bits, and I'll tell you why. Being a bigger guy, sometimes the pipe stems just aren't substantial enough and not as comfortable, if I'm going to clench it and talk. Not as comfortable in my teeth as a softy bit. Now, conversely, I can see how folks could say it makes the pipe stem too big, and I get that. If you're a smaller stature or your mouth's a little smaller, I could see how it could definitely do that. But I like them. Now I'll have a weird admission here. As I watch other people's videos, I really do enjoy when people aren't using softy bits and the sound of acrylic on teeth. I don't know what that is. It sounds neat to me, almost like tins. It doesn't sound the same as tobacco tins, rattling together, but just unique sound that just sounds interesting to me. So this Escudo today is going to be the death of me. I tell you what. Don't know what I got going on. It's not packed too tight. Just it will not stay lit for whatever reason. So move it around here, do a little tamping, see if we can get it going. If not, might be a scrub, but which would be a bum deal on the initial smoke out of the Stanwell 168. So, for the big game today, I was going to go over to the lounge, the B&M, and hang out with the guys, but my wife does not like a lot of cigar smoke or pipe. So I figured I'll stay here. I'd rather spend the time with her. So we went out this morning, got some goodies for the Super Bowl, and I think we're all stocked up. We're not big drinkers at all, so probably won't even have anything to drink other than soda. And we'll just chill out. So I think I asked a question on video auditing software. What do you use? How easy is it to use? What kind of camera you used? I asked a question on the softy bits. Another question I was thinking today, what do you like to pair your tobacco with? And I have 2 drinks with me right now. See, my Halloween Horror Nights. I absolutely love going Halloween Horror Nights. If you've never been in Orlando, awesome time. Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper and a Scudo, forget about it. That's my #1 pairing. I don't know. Call Buckeye Piper crazy. Maybe I am. But daggone. That's good. That's good stuff. Also like coffee. I usually pair the coffee with Carter Hall. I was drinking it with the Sir Walter Raleigh earlier. It paired pretty well. But what do you like to pair with? Do you like to pair with alcohol? Do you like to pair whatever the case may be? And one thing I touched in earlier is notes. I smoked some cigars. I smoked some different, obviously smoked pipes. And if you watch a lot of videos, especially cigar guys and gals, they really talk a lot about notes and how they get this earthy, leathery, cypress wood and all. I mean, people get a little extreme. This is extreme. I'm going to exaggerate here, but they'll say this tastes like the freshest apricots growing on the eastern side of the plains of the Serengeti, watered by 1,000-year-old mineral water that is filtered with silt and the fossilized remains of the creatures that have lived in this area for over 1,000 years, that gives just a little sweetness and a little nuttiness to the blend. I don't get all that. I can get the basics. I can get the creamy. I can get some of the earthy. I can tell if it's earthy. Definitely can tell if it's sweet. I'll pick up some of the fruits, but for the most part, like the escudo, it just tastes good to me. It's a little bit of sweetness. I pick up maybe a little bit. It's like an apricot, maybe a fig, kind of, you know, but it's very mild. I know retrohaling helps with that. Last night I smoked some Cult Blood Red Moon. Picked up the cherry pretty well, but none of the chocolate. So I've always thought it a little bit of bunk that it may be, and this is not meant to offend anybody. If I'm offending anybody, please don't take it that way. But I've always called it a little bit of bunk with some of the things that people can say they taste in some especially cigar guys, man. You get on their channels, holy cow. They taste everything, and it's just a hint of this and a dash of paprika with a little bit of cinnamon, and I don't get that. I don't get that. You know, maybe it's, and very well could be, it's because my palate is very unrefined. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? So anyhow, just wanted to get on and say hello. Earlier I was smoking my Darnley Bulldog. Darnley, I have not found much information on that at all. It's a cool little pipe. I picked it up as an estate pipe. It's a Bulldog. It's a 305 shape, I believe. But man, it smokes really well, but it's made in London, England. Hey, the bird's back. I don't know if you guys can see the bird. I've got some wildlife here. He was here this morning in the earlier video that I didn't get published. But anyhow, that Darnley, I haven't found much on it. So if anybody knows anything about Darnley other than it's made in London, England, you know, give me a shout out. Again, if anybody knows anybody interested in a Savinelli Meal A, beautiful pipe, unsmoked. It's got the honey tamper in it. It's new in box. It's got the, I mean, it's everything brand new. I'd be interested in trading that possibly, or selling that. You know, let me know. Hit me up. I'm going to post it in some Facebook sites as well. But anyways, just want to check in with y'all. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. If you're watching the Super Bowl, it's almost like an American holiday. Great, fantastic. Have fun with that. Again, we'll probably be watching it. We're kind of more interested in the commercials since our teams aren't in it. But we'll chill and watch that. You know, enjoying the day here. It's 60 in North Carolina, so I'm going to smoke a few pipes today for sure. That's on the agenda. And I'm going to play with that video editor. I've already gotten mad 2 or 3 times because my frustration level really gets going when I can't figure something out. I can't stand that. So, but until then, I'm going to sit here and finish up my Escudo and my Stanwell 168. I'm going to pair it with my good old Diet Dr. Pepper, which is fantastic. And, you know, wish you guys a great day. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. And I'll catch you next time. Have a great day.